Hello, good morning class. So today we are going to be working on division, and I have another strategy for you to use. This time we're going to be using some manipulatives. Um, Everyone should have in your math folder your equation mat that we use for a lot of our other assignments. Okay. And today we're going to be using some of our 1-inch blocks, or 1-inch cubes. And we have our division math cards right here. What you're going to do, I'm going to show you what I want you to do, and then after I present this to you, you're going to break up into your math partner. And the two of you are going to work on these together. You will need your math journal. Be sure to have your heading on your math page, just as we always do. Okay, and we'll get back to that in a moment. In the meantime, what you're going to do is you're going to take turns. One partner will get a division card. You're going to set it on the left side of your equation mat. This one is 6 divided by 3. Now here is a strategy that you can use for doing division. I want you to remember that division is the opposite function of multiplication. Okay, so we have our multiplication facts that we have worked on, and y'all are good at that. So what we're going to work on now is division. And just like in addition and subtraction, you have your fact families. Same thing in your multiplication and division. So this particular equation tells me that I need 6 blocks, and I'm going to divide it into 3 groups, 3 equal groups. So division is partitioning or separating a group of objects. So I'm going to begin working on that. So I need 3 groups. This is how I would do it. I would do one group here, group 2, group 3. Then the remaining blocks, I'm going to fill them in. Group 1, group 2, group 3. Then I can look at this and I can see 6 divided by 3. Here's my 3 groups. Each group has 2 blocks in it. So 6 divided by 3 equals 2. And that would be shown here on your equation mat. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get out your math journal. Okay? In your math journal, you're going to draw out your equation mat. Okay. On the left side, you're going to write the division equation that we were working on. 6 divided by 3. 6 divided by 3 equals, and now this is what you're going to do. You're going to take your 6 blocks and you're going to show me what your 3 groups look like. Because remember, we're making 3 groups out of our 6. So I have 1 group, I have 2 group, and I have 3 groups. And then we circle each group just so that we know which ones are the group. Okay? And then 6 divided by 3, how many are in each group? Each group has 2, and we write it there on our journal. Then, what I want you to do is I want you to say this, because remember, this is a fact family. So keeping in mind that our fact family of 6 divided by 3 equals 2, and yes, you will write this down, okay? We can also say that 3 groups of 2 is 3 times 2 equals 6. And that's what I want you to write down for each group that you do, okay? So that we're bringing it back to our multiplication, but we're also showing the division. All right, let's do one more. We're gonna get a little bit larger here. No, we're not. Let's try this one. This one sometimes confuses people. 4 divided by 4. So I need, and I'm going to get different colors. I've got 4 blocks, and I need to divide it into 4 groups. So this is what we do. 1 group, 2 group, 3 groups, 4 groups. I don't have any more blocks, so I have divided equally amongst each group the 4 blocks. So each group has 1 block. So 4 divided by 4 equals 1. And then we would put this up in our math journal, right? Okay, and here are my 4, I'm going to do it like this, my 4 blocks, circling each group. I'm going to write that right in the middle. So 4 divided by 4 equals 1, and we're going to write it again, right there. And then we can also say that 4, right? This is our group number. 4 times 1 equals 4, bringing it back to our multiplication. All right, and that's what you're going to do in your journal. Okay, so I'm going to do this last one for you. 20 divided by 4. Okay, there we go. I've got 20 blocks, and I'm going to divide them into 4 groups. Again, I'm going to separate them out. I'm going to move them around a little bit because I think I'm going to need more than just a little bit of space. There's my 4 groups, and I just start taking my blocks and put them into each group until I have used up all of my blocks. So far I've got 3 in each group. I've got 4 in each group. And now, I now have 20 blocks divided or separated into 4 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, and each group has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All groups have 5. So my answer would then be 20 divided by 4 equals 5. Okay? And then we would write it onto our math journal. Obviously, you're not going to write it as big as I am, but I want you to be able to see this. A little bit bigger, I think. And I need 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, and then I found that each group had 5 in it, I'm going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, I want you to circle the group. That way we can see exactly where our grouping is at. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. Okay? So 20, and I did that completely wrong. It should have been 20 divided by 4 is what I should have written into that square. We all make mistakes. And I show my grouping, and that equals 5. I don't have a lot of room there, so I'm going to put it down there. And then I'm going to rewrite the equation. 20 divided by 4 equals 5. But now I need to bring it back to my multiplication. What do I say? I had 4 groups, right? So 4 groups with 5 in it, or 4 times 5 equals 20. Okay. So you're going to break up into your groups. I want you to each be taking a turn at this. So go alternate one by one and work through your math cards. I'm going to give you about 10 to 15 minutes to do that. Be sure that you're writing it out into your journal and use your equation map. Any questions?